famous speaker, Hamagid Mesharim, Rabbi Yisroel Meir Shushan, was regaling the wedding crowd with one of his stories. He said, there was this fellow who had a daughter who unfortunately wasn't very pretty and was finding it very difficult to find a husband. One day, this shadchan rang up with a suggestion. He's a very fine boy, said the shadchan. He's all the milus. The only thing is he's got a bad stammer. The father thought for a moment. But is he bright though? Absolutely, said the shadchan. Smart as a whip. Okay, said the father, thinking about his daughter's advancing age. They can meet. The suitor arrived at the family home the following evening and he knocked on the door. The father opened the door and it took this suitor, this young fellow, about half a minute of stammering to finally get out the word shalom. The couple went out on the date and the shadchan called back the father the following morning. The father said he wasn't going to let his daughter go out with a fool. Why do you say he's a fool, said the shadchan. When I opened the door, he started to stammer. I told you he had a stammer, said the shadchan. Look, said the father, the fact he has a stammer, I understand, but why didn't he start to stammer before he knocked the door, and then by the time he'd got the word shalom out, I'd have opened the door? The crowd laughed, but Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, Zatzal, who was sitting in the audience, he didn't laugh. On the way out, Rav Shushan asked Rav Shlomo Zalman why it was that he didn't laugh. Rav Shlomo Zalman actually had two reasons he didn't laugh. One was that he thought that there might be someone in the crowd with the stammer, but also he didn't want to embarrass Rav Shushan, so he gave him his other reason. When you finished the story, said Rav Shlomo Zalman, I was struck by a thought. We are all like that stammering man. We have all of Elul to prepare ourselves for what we'll say on Rosh Hashanah, but we waste that wonderful time, that closeness to Hashem, and we stand there stammering on Rosh Hashanah with very little to say for ourselves. There's no time in the year like Elul. All we need to do is to reach up to our beloved Master in heaven and pray for his help, and he will reach down and open up that door for us.